For you, my guest today was the winner of the 2011 Harper's Bazaar Fabulous at Any Age contest for her category. And she's also a writer. She's a professional life coach and a model. And she teaches women's groups and workshops on relationships, marriage, personal transformation, and how to age gracefully. So I'm so excited for you to meet her. She is truly fabulous. And I bet at every age she always has been and probably always will be the beautiful Angela Paul.
Yay! What a great introduction. How can we go wrong from there?
That's it. Your whole day is set.
And you're pretty gorgeous yourself.
Thanks. I was just talking with you about your photos on your website and how much I enjoyed looking at them, and they're beautiful, but I love what you exude in them. It's this.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It's like trying to, not trying, but just being
there
yourself.
There she is, guys.
And that's me.
Yep.
Just staying natural but healthy, and kind of showing women that we can be sexy and vital and attractive, whatever age we're at. There's no need for us to feel it once we reach 35 that we have to become invisible like a lot of people in America feel.
Right.
Women,
go away now, out to pasture.
Exactly. It's like in America, it's so much harder for women to age than it is in Europe. I mean, it's truly a lot of women after 35 feel like they become invisible. Absolutely. But in Europe, it's like the sense that as you get older, you become more richer and riper and more beautiful. And I think that's a good lesson for us all to adhere to.
Absolutely. I love the idea of getting better rather than getting older.
Yes. Yes, it's like cheese.
Yes, exactly. Or wine.
Not quite as smelly, but fine wine. As a Italian friend once said, women are like fine wine. We just keep getting better and more luscious as we age.
I love that. That's so much better than women are like stinky cheese.
I know, really. No,
not
like fine
so
wine.
much. That's excellent. But what's really interesting too about your photos and your website is, and because I liked what you said, well, I wanted to, reveal and portray that very natural sexiness that we all have and that sensuality, but without being like a vixen. And that's a fine line, isn't it?
It's a very fine line, especially when we live in Hollywood and you see too many women, and starting younger and younger, trying to make themselves look like the starlet of the moment by, doing the overinflated breasts and lips.
Yes.
And I think that most men will agree that desperately trying to look young is a turn off, not a turn on.
Right.
And so for me, it was really about showing that I take care of myself, so showing a nice, healthy image of myself, but not wanting to cross that line to trying too hard to look sexy and be a vixen. So it's just about health, it's about vitality, it's about radiance, it's about just being the healthiest that you can be, whatever age you happen to be at.
I love that. And in fact, you have written several books, but the book that I wanted to chat with you about now for our fabulous Book of the Week section is talking about just that. It's The Beauty of Aging.
Okay.
And now there's more to that title than just The Beauty of Aging, right?
Yes.
It's actually, I'll let you actually know it quite well, I would imagine.
It's The Beauty of Aging, A Woman's Guide to Joyful Living.
Love it. There you go. I love that title, A Woman's Guide to Joyful Living. So in your book, which I know our producer, Pepper J, absolutely loved it. She was telling you about that earlier. But what motivated you to create this book and put this out there?
I think for a while I've been feeling like there's not enough material out there that represents what it feels like for a woman to age gracefully in this country. And then when I turned 49 and I was getting ready to enter the More contest, which celebrates women over 40, I entered the More contest, and it was around that time that my mom actually passed away. So it's one of those times, when you go through loss and you feel like there's a lot of change going on in your life. Right. I just felt that it was the beginning of a new chapter for me. So I thought, okay, I'm going to enter this contest. There it is. That's the More cover.
Oh, there she is, everyone. That's Angela Paul.
Quite a wonderful thing. Bobby Brown, who's a famous makeup artist, did the makeup.
I love that dress, too.
It was great, yeah.
Oh my
it was
God,
great. That was
amazing.
Alberto Ferretti, by the way. But anyway, I've been feeling for a long time that I just wanted to write something that I really believed in. And I decided around the time I won the More contest that was the time to do it. Perfect. That I wanted to be a voice and for women to be able to wake up in the morning and enjoy their aging process without fear, without feeling like, they have to match up to, the celebrity of the moment who happens to also be 20 years younger than them, or that they have to resort to extensive plastic surgery, so they end up looking like clones of somebody else, as opposed to owning the fact that aging is natural. It's not something to be afraid of. I mean, everybody's going to get older. The problem for a lot of women is they get old in their heads first.
There you go.
So then the thing is we're all going to get older, but we don't have to get old.
I love that.
So, it's like even a 17-year-old, 17-year-old will be 70 one day if she's lucky.
Right.
So to me, it's about accepting the fact that aging is a natural thing. It's not a disease, as we've been falsely led to believe in our youth-oriented society. It's about just realizing that every day is a gift, no matter what age you're at, whether you're 17, 47, or 70. If you wake up each morning with the understanding that this day is a precious gift, then whatever passage of time you happen to be in, you will enjoy it fully.
Beautiful. And thank you for bringing that message